Doing something a little bit different today. I'm using the phone camera. I've actually been thinking about getting a new camera, maybe a new phone, up the quality, something like that. But not a lot of people watch the fragrance reviews anyway. But let's try something a little bit different today. So I'm gonna do an impression on Goldfield and Banks, Silky Woods, and Dior's Tobacolor. Kind of corny name. Other people have called them out on the name, but it is what it is. So, what did I think of Goldfield and Banks Silky Woods? It reminded me of, and the fragrance is sort of new, so I'm surprised that people haven't really mentioned this association either, but it's what stuck out to me. I would say Goldfield and Banks Silky Woods smells like if you've ever smelled BDK's Creme de Queer, how do you say that? Not queer. Don't cancel me, LGBT community. Don't cancel me. Creme de Queer or whatever it is. It kind of smells like that, but it has sort of that, a little bit of harshness from the oud that gives it at the beginning a little bit of a mix of a little bit of a mix of almost something like burnt rubber, a smoldering tire, kind of a little bit of harshness in there. And then after that, it becomes BDK's Creme de Queer with Spiritus du Bovini, basically. That's what it kind of smells like to me. So again, that was kind of a little bit kind of random, like I said, but I instantly thought of that BDK's Creme de Queer, whatever, because when I smell this, and the bottle, I'm looking at it right now. The bottle, I'm not going to show you the bottle because I have a decant. I'm poor, so I'm not going to actually show you the bottle, but I'm looking at the bottle. And I do think the bottle matches though, because the bottle has that kind of gold tan kind of color, sand color, whatever it is. And it kind of reminds me of something like a posh or like a well-off girl or rich girl or something with wearing all leather. She has like a suede kind of tan gold color bag, whatever it might be. So I do think it smells kind of feminine, and it has but again, the beginning, BDK's Creme de Coeur, whatever it is, with a little bit of harshness, almost like a burnt rubber or a smoldering tire, but it's very faint. That dries down quite quickly. That goes away quite quickly at the beginning. And then it becomes that BDK Creme de Coeur with Spiritus du Bovini, if you've ever smelled that. Anyway, kind of long winded. That's my first impression of it. Performance was good. Would I wear it? I guess maybe I would wear it. I mean, I'll probably finish up the decant, but it's not something that I feel compelled to own because I already have Spiritus du Bovini. I have a small little thing of Creme de Coeur as well, and I barely ever even wear those. But I could imagine kind of like a rich girl wearing this. Does that make sense? And then finally, the second one I'm going to give my first impression of is Dior's Tobacolor. Corny name. Um, for some reason, I guess I'm a nerd. If you know what the name is so corny, it feels really forced. Have you any of you guys old enough that you played the old Super Nintendo Mario Brother game where you're in that fucking special stage and they were trying so hard to be cool and all the stages are called like gnarly, tubular, radical, bossa nova, whatever, tobacular. I don't know. The name is I agree the name is kind of corny. But what do I think it smells like? I've seen this a little bit all over the place, but I will agree with the people that think that it smells like 1821 man-made spirits. That's instantly as well what I thought of when I smelled this. And maybe it's my hair's getting in my face, dude. I'm thinking about getting this haircut. I can't go on much longer, dude. I gotta get rid of this shit, dude. Um, it makes me think of maybe it's because I smell the peach in it and I think it's tobacco, and my brain instantly thinks, what was that peach and kind of like boozy kind of fragrance with peach and tobacco boozy? And I think of that Slumber House's Kiste, whatever it is. I wanted to find my sample of Slumber House's Kiste, whatever it is, but I could not find it. So maybe my brain is playing tricks on me and I'm just automatically, maybe I'm jumping to conclusions, but honestly, when I thought of this, I just thought of a slightly harsher 1821 man-made spirits, sweet tobacco, whatever it is, mixed with a little bit of Slumber House's Keys, whatever it is. That's what I thought of. And that's another fragrance that I was disappointed with this one because the reviews were all over. Some people were saying it smells like something. Some people were saying it smells like other. And already I'm not super. I've said this before. I'm not super into honey tobacco fragrances. I'm more of a cherry tobacco fragrance kind of dude. So I should have known. Should have known what I'm getting into, but it just didn't do anything for me. And I can see why people would like this though, because I can say I have worn that 1821 sweet spirits, whatever, and I do know a lot of people like that. I've had girls tell me they like it before, but for me personally, it doesn't do anything for me. And I've always said this before, there are so many fragrances that can get you complimented in life. If you want compliments on a fragrance, just go to any of your favorite fragrance review YouTuber, whatever the fuck they are, unless they're a complete shill, which I guess most of them probably are shills, but just find their top 10 list and you don't have to pick their number one, you don't have to pick their number one, their number two, their number three. Just pick any three that they have, and it probably gets compliments, and that's what I've said. There's so many fragrances that can get you compliments. Don't wear something just because you think that that's the best one ever. You know what I mean? Because you can probably find a good mix of something you like and something someone else likes as well. As long as it's not too out there. So yeah, too long didn't read. Silky Woods, Goldfield and Banks. Smells good, smells feminine. Reminds me of a mix between Creme de Coeur, BDK, and Spiritueuse de Bovigny. Wouldn't buy it, would I wear it? Maybe, but it's more feminine. I can imagine a girlfriend wearing this, or a girl. And performed well. And the Dior Tobacolor, not horny about it, 1821 man-made spirits with maybe a little bit of Kiste, a little bit harsher version of 1821. That's what I thought of when I smelled it. Besides that, actually today I'm wearing, I got a sample of that new, the Pacific Rock Moss from Goldfield and Banks as well, because I've said before, that is a fragrance that actually, I'm pretty, it's hard for me to be impressed with these freshy ones, and, all these fragrances get hyped, whatever, but I was saying Pacific Rock Moss, when I gave my review of it, or an impression, however long ago it was, I actually liked it. I was like, damn, I actually like this one. I'm surprised. I gotta admit, I actually liked it, dude. But I'm smelling this new formulation, and I don't know if it's just that it's really hot out today or something like that, but man, it smelled so fresh, it almost smelled minty on me, and I don't know about it right now, dude. I'm kind of iffy. Maybe the former was a little bit more synthetic. Maybe I'm just not in a good mood today. Sometimes you smell something that's a little bit different. Don't like this one. First impression though. Don't kill me. Anyway, remember if you like these reviews, you know what I mean. Leave a like, silly comments, share, whatever supports the channel if you want to. Like I said, I'm using the camera today. I just thought I'd switch it up on everybody. Do something a little bit different. Probably the volume is quite a bit worse, but whatever. The end.